And we are back with another game and preparing for the Atlanta Regionals. We'll see how this one goes. Still, at least with this particular team, I think I'm getting more settled with the number of the Pokemon that I want to take. Still have some modifications to the Urshifu and the 6th slot that the Volcarona is currently in. I'm not 100% certain on yet. Not because Volcarona isn't a great Pokemon, I'm unsure. So, look at that. That is a spicy looking team over there. Fun times, fun times. Okay. So, we need to get rid of the Ninetales. Like, actually very much need to get rid of the Ninetales. I'm expecting there to be a Ninetales right away, and if there's not, I will be not terribly disappointed, but, you know, kind of, actually, now that I think about it. No, I will be kind of disappointed if there isn't a Ninetales there right away. So the Urshifu and the Calyrex are definitely my best options for taking care of the Ninetales immediately. And yeah, so we're going to bring Ogerpon in the back to redirect their Waturshifu to somewhere else, if they are in fact running said Waturshifu. And as much as I would love to bring our fun-friendly Weezing, I don't think we're gonna. I think the key for winning this one might just be more redirection. Yeah, so all right, we're bringing double redirection. We're bringing the that's a lot of redirection. Okay, fun times. Well, let's go. Let's see what they've got. I definitely see the merits behind running the Ninetales. The Aurora Veil would be phenomenal if they're able to get it off, which is why I really don't want them to get it off. That is okay too. I am very okay with that as the opponent's lead. Okay, so they get their Psychic Terrain off. I get my whatever it is that I want off. Oh, what do I think? No, I think we just need to hit the Calyrex as hard as humanly possible. Or in this case, as horsey-ish Leapotton. English is sometimes difficult. Nope, so I'm expecting a redirection from the Indeedee and a possible Trick Room from the opposing Calyrex. Here goes my Terra for the Astral Barrage, because if that's your standard Indeedee, I mean, realistically, I'm not actually sure that the Indeedee can take a Wicked Blow to the nose and just walk away from it. And if they decide to Terra while they're taking a Wicked Blow and they're taking an Astral Barrage, that's Terra Ghost. So we'll see. Yep, that one makes a lot more sense. That is where I would probably look to put my Terra as well. You don't really want your Calyrex to just get deleted in the first turn of the game. Here goes Urshifu. Bop! Bye-bye! There goes Indeedee. Is it a Rocky Helmet Indeedee? Nope. We're not sure what that Indeedee is, but oh, it's probably Safety Goggles. Goggles would make sense. And here is a Terra Ghost Astral Barrage from our good friend Calyrex. Bop. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Glacial Lance. They are firing back at full force. Yeah. Oh, wow. That was a lot of damage from that Glacial Lance, which is cool. And let's see what they decide as their next Pokemon. Kind of expecting Raging Bolt, maybe. Possibly their own Urshifu. Raging Bolt. Okay. Choices. I think at this point we send in the Volcarona. We protect the Calyrex. And next turn we redirect. There's a little bit of danger in that. If they decide not to go offensive, if they decide to go with the I'm going to pin you with the Thunderclap and set up a Trick Room, then we could experience an I'm in danger moment, but we are not going to experience that today. No, indeed. They just decide to get out of there. Okay, there's the Protect on the Calyrex. They swap into the Ogerpon. There is a Thunderbolt. Oof! Oof! Volcarona's feeling that one. It's okay, though. We've got a Rage Powder, which is nice. Oh, I just realized. That's okay. No, we'll Astral Barrage. I think that is a very acceptable game-winning condition. Volcarona's Rage Powder will keep the... So, what I just realized is that Ogerpon is actually going to ignore that. So if the Ogerpon decides that it wants to go after my Calyrex, it can. Rage Powder will not stop it because it's a grass type. Alright, that's some significant damage, but it's going after the Volcarona. There goes Volcarona. Alright, they have already spent their Terra. It's important to remember that in this circumstance. So they're going to get a double knockout this turn. That's okay. We got some significant damage out there. Their Calyrex in the back is not able to take a hit from Urshifu at this point. I think we are in good shape. So, and here's why I think that. I mean, ultimately the next 3 turns will tell. But we send out Ogerpon, we send out Urshifu. We go with a Follow Me for my Ogerpon to redirect away any sort of shenanigans. Wicked Blow or Close Combat? That is the question. Close Combat is technically higher damage, is it not? Yep, Close Combat is higher damage. And we're going to go after their Ogerpon. So we redirect any Thunderclaps away, or any just normal attacks, and we go with the Close Combat, which will knock out whatever is in the Ogerpon slot. If it's Ogerpon, it's Ogerpon. If it's Calyrex, it's Calyrex. Turn after that, we do the same thing again. The only question is whether or not Ogerpon can take 3 hits. Yep, there's a Follow Me from their Ogerpon, not surprised. Here's a Follow Me from my Ogerpon. Aha! I'll see you with the Follow Me. There we go. Close Combat from the Urshifu. Bop, there goes number 1. Yep, so Urshifu's defense goes down. Not particularly concerned about Snarl in an effort to get around the Follow Me, because if they do that, I mean, we quadruple resist, so... Okay, looks like Ogerpon's got what we need. Okay, there's the Calyrex. Next step is definitely remove the Calyrex. Do I do the Follow Me? You know what? No, we... no, we need to follow... Oh, wait! Hold on! Hold up! No, we Ivy Cudgel, and we Close Combat. The realization that I just had, Psychic Terrain is still in effect. They can't Thunderclap my Urshifu, which is what they need to do. We need to get damage on that thing, one way or the other, because now Ogerpon will outrun Calyrex, and because of the Terra, we'll get the knockout. Either way, regardless of which Pokemon is left standing at the end of this turn, with that amount of health left on the Raging Bolt, we should be fine. Okay, they knock out the Urshifu. That is totally fine. The Psychic Terrain's gonna go away. Yep, which means I have Thunderclap, but Thunderclap does less damage than Thunderbolt. And their Thunderbolt took less than half from the Ogerpon. So we should be clear to win this one with... Yep, there's the Thunderclap. Ogerpon survives it comfortably. Here comes the Ivy Cudgel. And bop! Good game to my opponent. Thank you all for watching today's video, and we hope to see you next time.